everybody. Hi, happy Saturday. It's what, LSU game day?
It is.
Not basketball.
Baseball.
Jesus. Basketball. Basketball. Listen to me. Baseball. I still can't get it right. I'm Maggie Panera. Y'all know who I am with the book, and we are so excited. So we're doing a book signing today at one of the newest, cutest little bookstores off of Highland. And she's the pretty little thing that opened it. So, Jamie, why don't you tell us about yourself and the bookstore?
Sure. So I am Jamie Freeman. I opened up TBR Books and Tea on April 12th. So it's been almost 2 months that we've been open now. We're located on Highland at 7276 Highland Road, just like right down the street from Superior Grill. So if you know where that is, you probably know where our store is.
That's the only way I knew where it was at.
Yeah. And we're right next to the Baton Rouge Succulent Company. So I feel like we've got a great little location here. I got so lucky to find this place. And now it is a beautiful bookstore.
It is so cute in here, y'all. Like, we'll have to show pictures, but like what I was impressed with the most is your little swinging ladder.
Had to have the ladder. That was a must for me.
It reminds me of Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
So if you need to see a swinging ladder, bye. We have people leaving.
Bye.
So, okay. Tell us why did you decide to open this? Now?
Yeah, now. I don't know. Is that crazy? I've always been a passionate reader. I love just like recommending the right book to the right person. Like nothing makes me happier than recommending the right book. And then people come back and like, oh yeah, I loved that book. It's just,
you're like, score.
Yeah, it's the best feeling ever. So, it's something that I'm passionate about. I've been reading nonstop since I was a very small child. And so I thought, why not just make something that I love my job? So I took a step back about 1.5 years ago from working full-time at my job that I was working at and started seriously working towards opening a bookstore. In October of last year, I found this location and started working on getting the lease and everything in place. And here we are.
That's so cool. And that's a lot of work. Like we've been talking, if you've ever had to open anything, like kudos to you because it is not fun. It is a long process with lots of tears, I feel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I mean, there's about 7,500 to 8,000 books in here. So unboxing every one of those, scanning them into the system, putting them in the right category, shelving them, alphabetizing. It was a very long process.
But isn't that kind of like Christmas every time you'd open a box?
Oh, at first it was.
And then I monotonous.
I actually, it's funny. I got to a point where I had scanned and looked at so many books that at one point I picked up a book and I looked at it and I was like, is this a weird size? And like I had family here helping me out and they were looking at me like, what? And I was like, this isn't a normal size book, is it? And they were like, well, okay, something's wrong.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah. It was a lot of long days, but
funny. Our conversation was, I've written a book and I've never in my life finished a book. So I kind of hated to have to say that.
How can you say that?
I know. And there's times like, people, I'll ask, hey, did you finish my book? And it's like, I already know that if they say no, I'd be like, I totally get it. Like, it's fine because I just can't finish a book. So that's really sad since I've written one. But fun question. I asked Jamie a while ago and told her she couldn't answer yet. But since she loves recommending books, I told her, just from knowing my personality, what would be the book that you would recommend was best for me?
Okay, this is so hard because you literally just said that you don't finish books. So how am I supposed to recommend a book to a person who doesn't finish books?
Okay, well, recommend the book and tell me like the title and what it's about, and I'll tell you if it would be something I'd actually read.
Okay, so from what I know of you, you have a very bubbly personality. You're always moving. You're always doing something. So the book that I want to recommend is
ADHD.
It's called How to Live with ADHD. No,
I know, right? I thought you were serious. I'm like, yes.
No,
please.
No. This is a fiction book. It's called Run for the Hills by Kevin Wilson.
I've actually heard of that.
Oh, okay, all right. So it is an adventure. It is found family. It is just hi. It is just such an entertaining book. I wanted something that would keep you entertained, something that you would want to get to the end for. So
I might have to look at the audiobook now.
So we have this young woman. I mean, I'm 35.
You're
still
young.
Consider myself young.
You're
She's
young.
Probably in her like mid to late 30s, right? So she owns a farm, and with her mom.
I have to go on a farm.
Okay, well there you go. So she owns a farm with her mom, and she's out like selling her honey one day. And this guy comes by, and he's like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I don't want to like disrupt your life or anything, but we're brother and sister. We have the
Oh, I
same
thought you were
dad."
gonna. Hi. We're on a podcast. I'll be there. Just say, look at that. She brought me flowers. I thought you were gonna say like that was gonna be like her husband, like her newfound husband.
No, it is her brother. They share a father, and her dad left her when she was a child, so she hasn't seen him in years. She has no idea that she has this brother, and she has no idea that they have more siblings.
Oh my gosh.
So the two of them embark on a journey across the country to find their other siblings and to find their father. And
That's actually funny. So I'm an only child, but I have 6 siblings, like either half or step or something.
so this
But
would be really,
yeah,
and I didn't even know
look
that.
how
I
good
didn't
she
know.
is. Yeah. So it's like I tell people I have a half sister and brother, step sister and brother, but I'm really an only child. So
Yeah.
she's pretty good. So if you
She
need
thought she was an only child as well, and then she found out that she had. I'm not going to say how many siblings because that's part of the mystery-ish in the book, but it was
Funny.
so entertaining. It's Kevin Wilson is hilarious, and it was just a really good, entertaining story.
well, that's how good she is because she had no idea. So if you ever need a book recommendation, Jamie's your person.
It is my favorite thing to do.
That's fun. Okay, so we've also talked about, because you know my ADHD book that I apparently need. We've been talking about all the fun things that like she's kind of thought about, bounced around ideas to be able to do here, and I'll post pictures later. But y'all, she's got the cutest little room in the back, like where you can, it's quiet. And I was like, what about parties or like a nighttime? So anyway, she's got so many ideas. Like I can't wait to see what you do from here.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so I think she's kind of talked about doing like a mic night. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. So we started doing story time for kids. We did our very first one this morning, and it was so fun. So we're gonna do those every Saturday from now on.
And then local authors.
Yep.
So be able
Gonna
to do
get
that.
some local authors in here. Hopefully some like open mic nights. We want to start a book club or two. We've got lots of fun ideas that really we can't wait to get the time to
talking about
implement them.
like kids parties, like where there's a couple themes to pick from. You don't have to worry about anything. And like she's so on top of it, y'all. If you would just see everything in here, but there's candles, there's Father's Day gifts. So come here for your Father's Day stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just books, thank God, because I don't read them. But they have like coffees and tea and
yeah, we'll be able to serve coffee and tea hopefully within about 2 weeks. We're getting really close, so I'm excited about that.
So I'll come in here and just get coffee and tea and not read a book. I'll just there's little nooks that you can like get cozy in. I'll just sit over there and drink some coffee.
You're perfectly welcome to do that.
It's so light and airy in here, y'all. It's not like a dark library. I mean, it's so cute. It's not far from LSU. So yeah, and we've even talked about like, possibly doing something like for the LSU, like during seasons or football season or baseball season, like get these players in here and, I don't know, she'll figure out something. But if you're a player, just come in and say, hey, I saw this. And so now you got to do something for me until she
figure something out for you.
So, yeah, just wanted to let y'all, meet her, introduce her. She's been so nice to me and just allowed me to just kind of rule the roost for a little bit and help her.
And it's been fun.
Yeah. So, please come by here. I promise you will not regret it. We've even talked about like, if, maybe possibly doing like a wine and book night or, something like that. So if y'all have ideas, like throw them at her or put them on here. Like we would love to hear them just because, I mean, my brain's only so big. I can't think of any.
You've
more
already come up with so many ideas though, but I'm always open to more.
Yeah, she's awesome. Like seriously, even if she's completely overwhelmed at this point with me, she has not shown it at all. And she has acted like every idea is fantastic.
They are. They really are though. They're good.
So she's been awesome. But anyways, yeah, y'all come see this place. Like it's precious. There's been people in and out of here like the whole time we've been in here. So congrats to you.
Thank you
for doing this. I'm glad you read all these books. So just tell me all about
you
them.
read none. You
read all.
I usually read about 200 books a year ish. So
are you gonna read mine?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all that matters.
Of course.
Now we're done because now we know she's gonna read. And then, the rest is history. You never know. She may be sitting by somebody and you'd be like, oh, this book by Maggie Fanera, that's your life. That may be it. So anyways, guys, thank y'all. Please go and like them. They're on Instagram and Facebook and come by here and say, hey, we saw you on whatever this is, podcast,
Live
live, TV, something, But yeah, and we'll see you guys soon. Thank y'all. Bye.
Awesome. Bye.